Hi guys, welcome once again to Sweet Chocolate Thai Boy channel, and for today's episode we are going to start a new series called Sweet Talk. What is Sweet Talk all about? I'm going to plan to do this kind of series regarding something interesting in Thailand happening now, or like since the beginning that I'm starting this channel, I really want to be the representative of Thailand to others. So of course something interesting, something nice, something useful, I'm going to represent it out to others for all of you. So of course the main language to be spoken is going to be in English, but still please be noted that I am Thai. I do speak Thai too, so of course I'm going to do it in Thai and English, but mostly for the Sweet Talk I'm going to do in English because this is basically just to represent to you guys that to understand more Thai people, more Thai culture and more Thai story. Alright, and now we are going to start the very first episode of this series, okay, Sweet Talk. Today we're going to discuss about the very famous topic to do. It is COVID-19 x Thailand, okay? What effect that we get from COVID-19 outbreaks, okay? This is the situations that all over the world that we have to focus on, and we need to be very careful. So that was why until today, okay, I just checked. First of all, thank you so much to www.thebangkokinsight.com for the resource that I have prepared today, okay? It's all written all in Thai, of course, and I just would like to translate into English and explain to this video and this episode, okay? Of course, until as of today, 25th of April 2020, this COVID-19 already been infected to a lot of people in the world, like up to 2.8 million people already all over the world, and it's already like all of us get recovered at 798k already. 798,000 people already been recovered from this COVID-19, okay? And a lot of people already die from this, COVID-19 outbreaks, die from this disease, that 197k already. So of course, if it comes to Thailand so far is already, like I said, 25th of April as of today. This is a number that I check, okay, which is like, because I checked this info since the morning. So that was why the affected number is already like maybe already updated, which is I'm going to come back for that later, okay? But this is as of 24th of April, the day before today, okay? 24th of April 2020 in Thailand, we already have all like a lot of patients already been infected from this COVID-19. It's up to 2,854 persons, okay? 2,854 persons got infected from this COVID-19 disease, okay? And already got recovered up to 2,490. So this is pretty good number, right? So basically around approximately 300 people still in the hospital. And until today, only 50 people dead from this COVID-19 disease. So it's still like, of course we want it to be zero, but since it happened already, of course we just try to make sure that it's getting lesser and lesser, things like that. So that was why as of yesterday, 24th of April, from the report that I got, it's only 15% get infected yesterday, okay? It's getting like less and less and less, because since the beginning when it's already started the pandemic, it's like 100 200 per day, right, that people get infected. But as of 24th of April in Thailand, only 15 people. So I really hope that one day it's going to go down to one digit and then go down to zero, okay? And then at that time happen, we may gonna be like the new normal gonna start, okay? The new kind of process to live the life going to start from that time. Guys, you know what? One thing I learned about Thailand right now here, this is my country and this is the place that I'm living right now. I can see that the numbers is going down, like, from my own experience and my feeling. Of course, this is my own opinion. Please like make sure that you understand that it's kind of like what I think, okay? So this is kind of my opinion, so please note that down, okay? Basically, in Thailand, we really focusing on the person already get infected. We treat them very well, and now we prevent it to happen, okay? And more or less, it's not just about medical professions to do it, or only Thai people to be careful when you go out, or even to stay home for safety, like healthier and safer, things like that. But it's all about the kind of like culture that when it comes to hospitality, Thai people, we are really kind of like very compromising, right? That like Sawadee ka, welcome Thai massage, person working in Thailand, especially us, including me, I'm pretty nice, when it comes to that kind of like hospitality. But when it comes to rules compliance, I think we are not that bad as well. So that was why when the government announced that kind of royal act or something really like kind of emergency decree for us to comply, I think we comply very well, kind of like 90-95% of us like didn't even break the rules or anything that the government want us to do so. So that was why I think this is one of the reasons that it made the numbers of people getting infected and people die from this disease is getting like better and better. So that was why I think this is the main thing that sometimes Thailand is different from other country, that people here are really understandable, are really generous and really thinking of others, you know, like this is from the heart basically of Thai people. This is mostly, like I said, it's still individual. You cannot be kind of like stereotyping people, especially that Thai equal to good or Thai equal to bad. It's not like that, but it's still very, individual. But anyhow, this is what I'm thinking. This, like I said, this is my opinion. So that was what I'm thinking, why the numbers in Thailand is pretty low and getting better and better. Okay. And second, then when it comes to rules and regulation, nowadays we have to comply. In Thailand now until 25th of April 2020, we still have a royal act going on. This kind of decree that's still announced it until the 30th of April. So it's soon to go, like in a week to go. And I really wish that maybe things couldn't be like kind of change right away suddenly back to normal, but I'm thinking like they may kind of like decrease the tensions a bit, like of course because right now we under this decree we cannot even we can go out of course, but ask for your corporations that if you need to go out, you need to comply with those rules, like social distancing, physically distancing, or even talking about put on the mask all the time, wipe up your hands with the gel and alcohol, things like that pretty often, and still ask everybody who is business provider that to close the restaurant, make it delivery only. It's pretty hard when it comes to economic, it's become crisis. I understand. Even me myself, it's been staying home for every day. You cannot go out, you cannot work, you cannot go gym. It's pretty infected, but of course still we comply very well, and I'm sure that things going to be better after the 30th of April. Let's see how the emergency decree is going to change, and I'm going to update later with the next episode of Sweet Talk. Okay, and of course I'm going to discuss about the curfew. We are still under the curfew as well, that every night all over in Thailand you cannot go out from 10 o'clock at night until 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, basically 6 hours of curfew. I think it's pretty makes sense, and a lot of people still comply very well, including me. I don't have a problems. Okay, so I really wish that the others will understand more that why Thai numbers getting lower and lower for the persons get infected from this COVID-19. Okay, like I said, we compromise in some certain thing, but when it comes to rules and regulation, I think we comply very well. That was why the government, they work easier, including the medical professions. They are kind of at least less tired. It's kind of lesser work for them, become more progressive, things like that. Okay, and the third thing I'm going to discuss about, because all over the internet very pressing our medical professions in Thailand, which is even me, I'm so proud of it. Since I was a cabin crew for overseas, I really understand it. When it comes to sickness, disease, every time when I'm getting sick outstations, I really wish to go back home, because Thailand is one of the place which is medical treatment, it's perfect. Trust me, it's perfect. So that was why nowadays, especially with COVID-19, we still can cope very well, and I really thank God that our medical doctors or nurse or practitioners right here it's really in-depth knowledge, and they knows very well. So that was why whatever the doctor said, whatever they are doing, please, this is the best things to comply. Okay, so when it comes to medical treatment, I think Thailand is one of the best places. So that was why all over the world, including Donald Trump, the president of USA, including WHO, okay, England, Germany, Japan, a lot of them already pressing a lot of the Thai medical profession, which is thank you so much, and I agree with that. Okay, so of course until now we still had to stay home mostly, and I really wish that a lot of people all over in Thailand, including all over the world, that we're getting better and better with these situations, okay, of this COVID-19 pandemic, and it's going to be gone very soon. Okay, and I really wish that by the end of the year, probably I know that Thailand will become part of the team that's going to getting more inventions about the vaccine to be done with the coronavirus. So I really hope that it's going to be working, and soon enough, we've been through a lot of crisis together since the ancient time. I know, right? Before it was started with chicken pox. At that time when chicken pox happened long time ago, we never have a vaccine about it too. But since now until then, we have the vaccine for chicken pox. We had the vaccines for yellow fever, things like that. But it's there. Been there, done that. H1N1. See, now we're already getting recovered from those kind of diseases. So I'm sure COVID-19 is going to be the same practice. Okay, one day soon enough, it's gonna worth it, whatever the hard work that we are working together more or less, okay? It's not just doctors or medical professions that they are tiring doing this for us, but it's for us too. Depends on what profession you hold, you're doing your best and comply, so whichever which is required, things like that, okay? So that's it, the end of the discussions today for the Sweet Talk very first episode. Please, I really hope to have your support, okay? By click like, share and subscribe to the channel Sweet Chocolate Thai Bar, okay? Until then, have a sweet chocolate day. สวัสดีครับ